The biopharma role in this transformation is imagining a new future. We believe in a world without disease. So in other words, not just thinking about cures and therapeutics, but thinking about how we can prevent disease from happening in the first place. And let's say you have genetic wiring that makes it hard to prevent it. How do we intercept disease when you have that genetic wiring? And then if all else fails, how do we cure it? So our role is to be a big driver of a completely different system, a system whereby we don't talk about patients, but we talk about consumers. And we talk about how they're going to live their lives 50 years from now. We think about what's going to be important to them, what are the issues that they face, how do they live their lives, and therefore, how do we meet them where they are? And in that new future, hopefully there are less drugs, or there are drugs that help prevent you from getting sick in the first place. And so I think that if biopharma can be a big driver of that whole new world, somebody who's got a very vested interest in that stake of the future, then I think we'll all come around, we'll all come together and create a whole new future for people. The biggest challenge I see today is that we're all very segmented. We're all very siloed. So everybody's working on their view of the system, and therefore we're not creating a whole new future that we're all intersecting and interdependent and having efficiencies and handoffs. So I think that's an incredibly big challenge, which has the underpinnings of all the complexity of this system. Regulatory challenges, ethical challenges, data challenges, consent challenges, all of these things make it hard for us to come together. And that's why it's important that we don't just think about what's in front of us over the next year, 3 years, or 5 years, and we don't just think about our slice of that future. We have to think about a whole new future, a whole new system, and we need to architect it together. The people are the most inspiring here. This conference, when I think about everybody you run into, is a transformer here, a transformer there, a transformer there, and each person represents a different inspiration, a different challenge, a different opportunity that they're working on. And what's exciting about this is we're coming together, and that doesn't happen very often. And that goes back to what's the biggest future challenge for us, and it's a system-wide effect that we need to have. So having all of these people at our fingertips, bumping into each other in the hallways, I think that's remarkable.